This is your boy, Icy Ghost 19. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about just the struggle of just trying to figure out life. And the biggest one is for me is just trying to figure out who I am as a person. And I won't even lie, it's still a challenge. I'm still trying to figure out who I am, what drives me to be better, who turns me, what type of person I want to be. It's not easy to find the right road or the roads that leads us to be us. And it's just so different. When I was younger, life was so easy. Just so easy. I didn't have to, I could be myself. And not saying I can't now, but it's just back when I was younger, I could do things that, kids could do, or things that was acceptable. But now that I'm grown, it just seems like certain things are not acceptable. But at the end of the day, I don't care what people... Well, I do to a certain extent, but I'm still working on being myself. Still learning how to be comfortable in my own shoes. And that just takes me getting used to it. And different things was hard for me. But what comforts me and makes me feel better is watching anime. Anime, when I was younger, I didn't understand it. I didn't really understand the truth behind it. Now that I'm older, I can understand the storylines a lot better. I understand what it means. I understand the sadness, the pain. And that's why I watch anime so much, is because it helps me identify with my pain. Like Naruto. It's a kid who feels abandoned by everyone, and he acts out because he wants people to see him, to understand him. All he wants is love and acceptance, and he doesn't feel like he has it. And it's just that is just so, powerful in his own ways. Tokyo Ghoul, Kaneki, he wants to be human, but he's part ghoul now, so he still wants to be human no matter what. He doesn't want to let the evil take over him, or he doesn't want the darkness to win. We can keep on going on and on about different anime, but they just it just resonates with my inner soul. It just makes me feel what I yearn for and different things. A big one that I yearn for is my parents' attention, my parents' love. It is so hard. It is so hard to talk about this and talk about everything, because I don't feel comfortable in my own body. And at the end of the day, I've been talking to my family about it, my aunties, my uncles, and I just want my pain stems from different things, But at the center of it is my abandonment issues. Like, the biggest one, I was talking to my auntie and my grandma about this, and it really, like, what I was saying was true, because it just was hurt. And, like, I said, how am I supposed to break down my heart, like break down my walls, open my heart up to someone else, when the people who's supposed to be there for me the most don't even show, don't even love. Like love is so hard to explain, because love is an emotion that can have anger, can have sadness, can have disappointment, can be broken. It hurt. Like, love is just hard to explain to anyone. And the thing about it is, like, a lot of people say love is not supposed to hurt, but love do hurt. Like I won't even lie, like, you, like, loving someone, like, you love them, okay? You care for them. And then as soon as they die, that hurts. That's sadness, but it still hurt, because you love them and you want them here, but they're not. So it hurts right there. And love is an emotion that has all the pain, all of it in, all the emotion in, I feel like. That's my feeling. I don't care if you disagree with it, if you don't agree with it. It's just how I feel. But one thing about me is, I never truly got love from my parents. I got acceptance in a way of my mother, oh, I'm your mother, I'm going to take care of you, type thing. But when I needed her in more of a physical way of making sure my mental was good, or just making sure I understood what love was, it wasn't there. Like, for example, I didn't feel safe at home when I was younger for a scenario happening. I'm not going to go into detail, but something happened to me when I was younger with the family and everything. With, my family knows about it, different people know about it, but certain things happened when I was younger, and I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel loved. My mother didn't, she took care of my needs in a different way. And what she did is she gave it up to God. And what I say to that is, yeah, you got to give it up to God. You got to give it up. You got to be willing to talk to God about your pain, about your emotions and everything. But at the end of the day, you also got to be willing to put in the physical work too. Like, making sure your kids are good, making sure your mental is good. God can heal you, but you got to be willing to put in the work. And then for my dad, he made sure I ate, okay, when I was with him. But he wasn't around when I was supposed to be with him. Like, let me give you an example. My dad wouldn't get me every other weekend sometimes. Sometimes he would give me, sometimes he wouldn't. It would just be weird. And every time I was with him, 3 things happened. I was dropped off at a woman's house, okay? It's either I knew this woman in the way of she's my sister's mother or my brother's mom. 2, she's supposed to be a dad's friend or / girlfriend or something. 3, they know my dad somehow or their family. And 4, I don't know, he just dropped me off type shit. Okay. my dad would drop me off and and I would be with them. So I would be with them for sometimes 3 hours to sometimes 2-3 days. And the thing about it is, most of the people my dad would drop me off to didn't speak a lick of English, really. Like, they spoke it to a certain extent, but they didn't speak it, like, they couldn't really hold on to a conversation sometimes. Like, some wouldn't understand what I was saying, and they would have to go get their kid who was a few years older than me to translate, or we would have to do like Pictionary or like charades or something, trying to act it out like what I want or what I need. Like one was like, I told her I'm alert, like I couldn't eat seafood and stuff. I didn't eat it. And she, like, one day she made me, like, this lady made me a plate and something. It was fish. And I kept on saying I didn't eat this. She was so confused. And I'm like trying to act out, I don't eat this. It will make me sick type stuff. And she's like, oh, okay. And it was just like things my dad and my mom could have done better. And I don't blame them for it, because I don't blame them, but it's not that I blame them, I feel like they should have done stuff better. And we all feel this way with our parents in different ways. Like, oh, I wish my mom would have done this, or I wish my dad would have done that, or I wish this would have never happened. This is life. But certain things shouldn't happen under your watch if you're more protective of your kids, if you care more about them. And it just felt like, out of my dad's kids, I was never a priority. And I was never, like, truly loved like I was supposed to be. And the love of a father, like I said before, a love of a father is very, very emotional. Very, very needing of a son. To know his father loves him, to know his father is proud of him, to know his father is this and that. It was crazy that I never, like, got the emotional from it. And it's just like, I didn't really know how to deal with it. Like, for me, it was, I just didn't know what to do with my parents. But I always had a safe haven, a place I could go any day of the week, rain and shine, snow, sleet, and I would be accepted. And that was my grandma's house. My granddad and my grandma's house. Like, you guys don't understand the bond I have with my grandma when I was younger. Like, I still have that bond even to this day. Like, I go to her when I'm sad or I'm angry or I'm pissed off. And, like, if I'm pissed off at her, that's a different story. But, you know, when I'm pissed off at the world or my parents or my sisters or my siblings, I go to her. When I'm pissed off at her, I'd probably go in my room and just play the game or something. I don't know. But it's just like, she has just been one of a pillar in my life that has been unwavering and unbothered. Like, she is just one of the strongest women, one of the strongest person to push me to be better. And she helps me just, and I can't describe how much helpful she's been in my life. Like, she's just been that safety net that I needed when I was growing up. And so it's like just different things like has helped me to be better like that. But she's one of the best things that helped me to be better. And so, yeah. But what I was saying is basically, I hate feeling all this pain, but I'm learning to let it go. And how I'm learning to let it go is by talking about it. And so I'm not going to try to hide back the pain. Like, people can hear my voice and hear what I have to say. And the thing is, if you don't like it, okay, so what? Like, and I'm talking not to the viewers or whoever watching this. I'm talking to, quote unquote, the people I'm going to be talking to about it in the videos. The people who have hurt me in different ways and hurt my heart, my soul. It's crazy that, like, I gotta talk about this. I can't confront them because the thing is, like, certain people, if you confront right now, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear nothing. And the thing about it is, my parents don't want to hear nothing, I have to say. But it's cool. I'm good. I'm gonna get it out. And I'm not trying to bash them on this. I'm not trying to, talk crazy or say anything crazy about them. What I just want is to let this pain go. It's been 23 years and I have carried this pain. I have carried different pain, wounds, sores, like it's this one thing someone said. It's basically saying they ran and kept on getting the same broken bones, same sprains, same everything. And I'm tired of getting that. I'm tired of feeling this dagger or this pain in my heart. I'm tired of feeling this pain. And to get this out of my heart, I gotta be willing to do the therapy. And the biggest one is just talking about this pain. A lot of pain comes from my parents because they wasn't there in my biggest moments that I needed them. They wasn't there when I truly needed them, when I truly called out to them. Another pain is about my brother, my two older brothers leaving when I was younger. That hurted bad. Another pain was about just a simple fact. My mom sent me to boarding school. And a lot of people think, oh, that was good. It was good in some ways, but in other ways, it was still hurt. And one of the biggest things that I can attest and talk about really is how I've been feeling is abandonment. Like, how I feel towards everything is I have abandonment issues, and it's not easy to say because I try to be, quote unquote, a strong man. But I am starting to realize a stronger man allows themselves to cry, allows themselves to talk. I don't want to be silent no more. I want to be able to talk to everyone. I want to be able to say what comes on my mind. And what comes on my mind right now is I need help. I truly need help with this because I feel hurt. And that hurt ain't good to carry around. That hurt can lead you down a path you don't want to go. It can really hurt you in the long run in different ways. And if I keep on letting this pain, this hurt, this destruction in my heart, in my soul, or whatever you want to call it, lead me down these paths, I'm going to end up hurting someone. And that's a bad thing, because like they say, hurt people. And I know, like, the people who have hurt me the most was hurt mentally, physical, different ways. It sucks, but at the end of the day, no one deserves the pain you cause them. The pain we cause each other, no one deserves it. And we gotta start feeling that way, being about that. Start talking about your pain. Start talking about life. Life is already too hard enough. Like I'm starting to realize life is hard enough. We don't have to make it hard on each other. We don't have to continue talking shit. We don't have to continue hurting people. Pain sucks. Life sucks 60% of the time, but we can make it better. Brighten up someone's day. Tell them, hey, bro, I hope you're having a great day. Just try to brighten someone's day up. Because once we start doing that, we will feel good. And we just start talking about our pain. Like, this is what I want to do. I just want to talk about my pain. So ask your questions, post your opinions, whatever. I'll try my best to answer them, whatever. But I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to post a video each day. So just be prepared for the new videos. Be prepared. And sometimes I will post them late. I'm sorry, but I be busy, so it's like trying to find alone time. It's kind of hard. But I'll see you guys later. Deuces, and love you guys. Hope you guys have a great day.